here to do a divine masculine, divine feminine mutual energy check. If you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. If you could, please go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. It does help the channel grow as well as helps me pick up on the energy. I'm going to go ahead and get started with a few oracle cards for the counterparts, for the energies. Loved ones in spirit. Since this typically comes in mutual energy, I feel he may be connecting to some loved ones in heaven, connecting to himself and being there with feminine in spirit. Getting a there but not there energy. Mutually, you guys are both putting in the hard work, putting in some effort, doing some planning, doing some construction work, some creative works, endeavors, planning, strategy, building, restructuring, creating. That's the mutual energy. And then for feminine, we have chakras. She may be aligning herself, being guided to do so. Align herself, balance out those chakras, balance out those energies and feelings and emotions and things that have taken her out of alignment. I'm just going to turn that a little bit so we can see it all. Underlying energies, celebration. I feel the energy of masculine being there in spirit. Mutually, you guys are doing some work, planning for the future to celebrate. Right? Spreading your wings so you can fly. Doing some meditation, some inner work. Let's go ahead and see what this is about. Let's talk about it. Alright, masculine. How are we feeling today? Okay. Taking care of yourself. Forgive the doggy. Taking care of oneself, mothering oneself, nurturing oneself, growing, expanding. Mental confusion, mental conflict. Queen of Wands, the public defender. Maybe standing up for what you believe in, going after what you believe in. Pursuit, hot, heavy pursuit. It's that jaguar, that energy of fierceness and control, but long-term stability, building up finances, going after a long-term stable future, nurturing yourself after mental conflict or confusion. You still have those pinnacles that you're working on, you're building up on. You want long-term success, masculine. Still building towards the future, okay. Building from an oppression time, building up from being weighed down and burdened. Something was heavy on you, masculine. What else? Yeah, building up, trying to be happy, being illuminated, enlightened, shining a light on some things, setting one's energy free to be happy and expressive. Yeah, shining a light on a toxic energy, devil energy, something that was oppressing you, had control over you, weighing you down. Overcome. I feel like I hear overcoming. Okay. How else are you feeling, masculine? Taking your time, moving slow, being precise. Go taking things day by day and step by step. When you cook a meal and you prepare a meal, think of all those little things just come in this meal, this plate here, and how fast are you gonna eat that plate? You take your time because one, it's gonna be good. Two, all of the hard work and effort, all those flavors marinated inside of that, that good energy that you get from a good, well prepared meal. You go get a burger that costs, $1. It's a difference from paying $10 for a burger. It's a different taste. Turning things around, wanting a shift, taking your time to shift and turn those energies. Turn things in your favor after a painful ending. You're enjoying what you're creating. Having success and victory, clarity about a relationship. Wanting to go after something, chase something down. Being strategic, making power moves. To come together for completion, for union, for stability, a firm foundation. Happiness. Complete happiness. Alrighty. Feminine, lining chakras for a passionate new beginning, a spark of creativity. Holding oneself back, being creative. It is a new beginning, something that, something that is aligning to you, something that highlights your strengths. Maybe a passionate new beginning, but still holding yourself back from it. I'm getting a sense of restraint. New opportunity, maybe. Prince of this, page of this, day trader. Something stable, solid, secure. Not much, but it's, it's there. Stable new beginning, first step forward to taking control, taking back control. Maybe you're using your strength because you felt out of control. You're restricting yourself. That's too many. Taking control after a painful ending. So I feel like both masculine and feminine had been through some pain. Observing, watching, learning. I feel like this is more from learning from the past, learning from a painful ending, doing her research, getting information, being analytical, looking into some things, getting a clear mind, being open-minded, being Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords could be seen as aloof and not really caring, but she's open-minded. She is clear thinking. She's analytical as well, strategic. We have air, air, and air. Fire, fire, fire. And there's that sprinkle of earth. We just need a little water and we got something cooking there. We get those chakras aligned, huh, feminine? Clear thinking, creative, imaginative. Wanting to be kindergarten teacher. Want to be stable and happy. The dependable one. Aligning oneself, looking at things differently. There's your water right there, Pisces energy. We have the hangman is looking at things from a different perspective, seeing the things that was taking place when they were in their upright fall down. One moment, I'm sorry. She's going to keep doing that. Sorry about that. They're playing basketball and they're going to keep making her bark like that. The Pisces energy, again, like I said, looking at everything that was right side up, fall down. In the energy, and she's just aligning herself to it because everything that she thought she had, like all this money, is falling out of the pocket. It's falling down. It's not being kept. Things when she didn't suspend herself still remained in the pocket, still was there. And now that she's looking at things differently, they're just falling out, right? That perception changes things. Let's go ahead and look at mutual energy. I'm getting you guys want a fresh start. Mutual energy, please. Putting in the hard work. Got truth and clarity. You guys are being honest and having truth and clarity about the toxicity, the control, the codependency, the addictions, the fights, the arguments, the petty arguments, all of those negative things. Yeah, putting in the hard work, coming out of heartbreak, coming out of sorrow, 3 of Swords in reverse. You guys have truth and clarity about what was toxic and what devil energy was. Coming out of heartbreak, okay, coming to 3 of Swords, right? Coming out of that heartbreak, moving forward with control and focus and purpose. Chariot energy is move forward, move on. Yeah, that happened, that sucked. Yeah, that caused a little sorrow there, but I'm moving on from it. I'm balancing that out. Justice. Maybe seeing that was needing to happen. That needed to happen. That balanced the scales. That evened out the playing field. Never know. Now you're making the changes. Okay, coming out of... Okay, balancing things out by not taking action, actually. Not taking action towards each other, not being strategic, not communicating. Balancing things out by not taking any action, not communicating. The Knight of Swords is the communicator. The Knight of Swords takes action. So we're not communicating, we're not talking, we're not doing anything right now. We're balancing the energies out. We're coming out of heartbreak and moving forward. But to keep the balance, we're not talking or making any moves. Because we're still working here. Oh, okay. I guess that's what wanted to come out. Fortitude. 9 of Wands. Pushing forward. It's a non-stop energy. I'm going to keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep trying. Fortitude to make a decision. Peace. Moving towards peace. Keeping that energy, persevering. One moment. Sorry about that. Fortitude, pushing forward, persevering to make a decision. in two minds, making a decision to commit, to use a higher understanding, to learn, to grow. The Hierophant is a teacher, it is wisdom, it is structure, and a universal, let's just say, universal law of being and thoughts and ideas and beliefs. It's a universal way of being. There's some type of conflict about that and some fear of fear, patiently waiting to take a risk, open up to give and receive, love, heal, calling the truce to start a new cycle. Equal give and take, choosing a direction, being independent, to transform. So you guys have chosen the direction to be independent and transform for a fresh start, new beginning. Okay. Let's clarify. A lot of this is just, being clear in your mindset and your wants, knowing what you want, knowing what you need, knowing how you feel, being aware of a situation and knowing what moves to make. And feminine, I commend you of aligning yourself in that. You're spending yourself to become clear thinking and stable. You went through a painful ending and you're just watching, you're observing. Nurturing oneself internally, wanting to grow, expand this connection, clarifying that Queen of Discs, that mother energy. 5 of Swords is disappointment, mental conflict about sadness, loss, and regrets, feeling that on the inside. Give me one more for that 5 of Swords. Okay, sadness, loss, and regrets, and confused. Confusion, mental conflict, sadness, loss, and regrets, confusion. Taking care of oneself, mothering oneself, nurturing oneself internally, doing that for the connection. Queen of Wands, going after what they want, standing up what they believe in, fighting the good fight, internally persevering, pushing forward, being strong, getting a very strong will. Give me one more for the Queen of Wands. Yeah, pushing forward to become more stable, solid, grounded, dependable, the stable one. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles. Wanting to move forward towards it, wanting to communicate, sending energy towards it. Weighing options, having choices. 3 of Pentacles, building. Internally looking at things differently, as well as feminine here. Looking at things differently, getting a different perspective about this heartbreaking situation. I feel, okay, so maybe in this scenario that there is a different look at this heartbreak. They're both coming out of heartbreak, right? We're having the energy of looking at things differently, like, oh, I can build. Maybe I wasn't broken. Maybe that was an opportunity for me to build. Feeling weighed down. Look at that. Looking at the heartbreak differently, because it's healing. That was an energy for him to heal, for masculine to heal, to take that chance, that opportunity to heal, needing to become stable, needing to nurture oneself, Queen of Pentacles, to become stable, King of Pentacles. You know, feeling weighed down, oppression. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Clarify the Ten of Wands. See, now your mind is clear and you're optimistic about some things. You made a head over heart decision. You're wanting to deliver good news, hopeful, optimistic, cheery, looking at things from a positive space, a positive mindset. One moment. I feel guarded, but still optimistic. Walls are still up. Okay. Yeah, outwardly happy because internally, he got clarity. There was clarity around being left out in the cold. Being illuminated to that fact, having those thoughts, that wisdom, having epiphanies, understanding. Now to this, moving slow. And moving slow to a new cycle, which is moving slow. Wanting to turn things around, making a shift in it could be good. Okay, turning things around from a painful ending, surrender. Okay, painful ending. Wanting to turn things around to grow and expand. Turn things around from ending with the Empress, for nurturing, caring, and expansion. He surrendering and giving in to growth and expansion for this connection. Boom. To have a new beginning. Come rushing in, setting oneself free, to move on to calmer waters. To go through a death and a rebirth, to end something, to begin something. Following intuition at this point. To again nurture and take care of oneself. Alright, we're going to repeat ourselves. Let's go ahead and keep going then. Okay. Aligning chakras, passionate new beginnings, spark of hope, spark of creativity, Ace of Wands. Internally missing, yearning, thinking about the past, having those fond memories. And choosing a direction. Strength, holding oneself back. Okay. Having conflict to do so. Why? Feeling like things aren't moving or turning around in your favor. Feeling like things are in a negative space. So again, this will come into play. Because again, we take a look at things differently. Feel like things didn't work out in your favor with the masculine. Holding yourself back. Like having conflict, turning things around with the masculine. Want to turn things around. That's why we're holding ourselves back. Conflict, competition. Things aren't successful. Working out with masculine. Prince of Disc. Having a stable, steady, stable beginnings. It's not, top notch, but it's something stable, something dependable. It works. Making a judgment call, though. What's that judgment call for? Judgment about the mental conflict, mental confusion. It could be ego and mind games, manipulation, things like that, petty arguments. Just making a judgment call surrounding that. Like, I feel like she's there, she's dependable, she's going to show up, but internally she's making a judgment about those mind games, though. The mind games, the mental conflict being played, that showed up for a masculine there, taking control of this relationship, this connection, this choice in love. And there it goes again, following her intuition. Painful ending, Ten of Swords. What's the Ten of Swords about? I'm having a painful ending. Healing. Healing, I feel like that's healing all day, every day. Healing from those deep emotions, those deep feelings, things that are hidden and unknown. Page of Swords. Yeah, watching, observing, going through a transformation, a death, and a rebirth as well. We have that same thing coming up again. We're still transforming. Sometimes it's slow progress. Sometimes it's fast progress. We don't move at the pace that we want to move in. We move at the pace of when it comes. We go with the flow. We don't have control over how and when things take place. Queen of Swords. Clear thinking, head over heart decisions, being creative, wanting equal give and take, and action be taken. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is giving and receiving, opening up to give and receive, taking action towards that. What's that about? What are we taking action towards, feminine? Having a good time, going out with friends, celebrating. Could be reunion, reuniting with people, just reconnecting with others as well. Wanting to exude that out, because I don't feel like this is being worked on together. Princess of this, kindergarten teacher, the happy smiley face, that dependable one, the one you can go to. That's a lot. Healing after a tower moment. Get on stable ground. Healing after some type of tower moment. Trying to get on a firm, solid foundation. Trying to come together and, wanting an offer. Wanting healing after a tower moment. Wanting union and being stability, a stable offer. Okay. She's aligning herself to that. Okay. Hangman. Again, looking at things from a different perspective. Having inner strength. Restraining oneself, taming the beast. What's the Hangman? One more time. Oh, wow. Devil in reverse. So this is about devil in reverse. Not being stuck and bound, not being controlled, not being codependent and reliant upon things, dealing with those addictions, being internally strong, releasing addictions and control issues, releasing that energy of keeping someone oppressed and held down, even oneself with the mental thoughts, those things that keep us restricted. A lot of majors going on inside. We got the Tower, Strength, Devil, Death, Moon, Star, High Priestess, Lovers, Judgment, Emperor, Wheel. That's a lot. Don't have a lot going on. Feminine's going through some changes here. She's getting those chakras balanced out and in perfect symmetry. Okay. All right, I dig it, feminine. All the while opening up to receive and give love. Being emotionally mature, stable, the queen of her emotions. I think, yep, moving forward with control and purpose. I feel like feminine has understood what's going on, what's happening. She's taking control inside and out. But if we're looking at this as the Emperor showing up as the masculine, because we did have Empress over here for masculine and Emperor over here for feminine. Thinking about each other in mind, I feel like if we say from a masculine standpoint, like things aren't shifting, having control issues, it's kind of restraining herself because there's conflict and things not really working out with the masculine. I would look at that as a different. I would look at that differently because he's looking at the heartbreak differently too, getting a different perspective about the heartbreak, building up, having temperance. Going with the flow, man. Sometimes we let things throw us out of whack, and I feel like feminine's getting back in balance, though. Choosing clarity, internally taking action. That's that hard work. I feel like that's that rushing in, fast action, aggression, kind of angry. Night, you guys are at the night stage on the inside, wanting to set yourself free, maybe in and out, wanting to communicate, come rushing in, having that energy to work on things. Clarify the devil here. Why is the devil here? One more for the devil. I feel like toxicity is blocking forward movement. Control, oppression, addictions, codependency. It's blocking forward movement. Can't see it, can't understand it, can't make those forward movements. But it's still a possibility. That's why the work needs to be done. When we do the work, we get progress. When we stop doing the work, we get stuck. 3 of Swords in reverse. Nervousness, fears about a new beginning in love. There's doubts, fears, worries here. Okay. Why the Chariot? Moving forward to balance things out and take a leap of faith. That work that's driving these movements forward is only gonna come with time. If you think about a house, we lay the concrete slab. That's the first thing they do. Actually, when you first start seeing physical changes to the house, they do groundwork underneath. They lay pipe. They lay those electric lines. They lay the structure for the shape of the house. They pour the concrete on top of all of that work, the underneath work, and that's what is happening right now. We're going to start taking internally. We're going to balance things out to take a leap of faith, so we can start pouring that concrete, which will be the 4 wands. Justice, clarify the justice. We got justice out here twice, Chariot out here twice. Justice, balancing things out. 7 of Swords. I feel like internally both you guys are sneaking, plotting, making strategic moves. I feel like the Knight of Swords in reverse is in action and non-communicative. So let's see. 7 of Swords. One more for the Justice card. Yeah, sneaking towards success, victory, planning. Knight of Swords in reverse. But having those feelings all the while. That's why the 7 of Swords. We always look at the 7 of Swords as something deceptive. You don't have to always look at it as deceptive. It could be just that energy of, well, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just, going to go off and have success. I'm just going to do it. But I still have these feelings. And they're actually driven by this emotional maturity, emotional stability. I want to make this romantic gesture and romantic offer. But that's what you want to do. Why not? Give me one more. Why not, though? Why not? Scared. Because it's Page of Cups. It's nervous. It's crushing. You guys aren't making any effort, any communication towards it because you guys are scared, timid, nervous, having those small feelings that you guys want to commit. You have a high understanding. You need to take care of yourself as well. You need to nurture oneself. Okay. Fortitude, moving forward, wanting a fresh start, new beginning. Okay. One more. Fresh start, King of Swords. Needing to make that decision, deciding to do so. Two of Swords. Waiting. Well, guarded, blocked, protecting, and just waiting. Waiting it out, following the rules, following the structure, following the higher understanding, but still committed as well. Yep, higher understanding to be independent and manifest. Become independent, successful, stable on your own for the 10 of Cups. I feel like, yeah, there it goes. There's your manifestation right there. New beginning. Giving, receiving love, stable, long-term situation, and happiness. I mean, we can go on, but again, we go back to the following the rules for success. If you're guided to heal before you come into a connection, right? However you want to look at it, whether you be told through readings, whether you be told from friends, parents, mothers, whatever the case may be, you know you can't go into a relationship, any relationship, hurt, sad, heartbroken, scared. You gotta have that confidence. You gotta have that stability. And you do have to have that solid foundation in order to continue to move forward and be successful. Because if we're here coming out of this, how are we gonna get harmony? How are we gonna get harmony? We're still holding on those nine and the 3 of Swords. We got the 7 of Swords going on. Not saying that came out as a negative thing, but we got a lot of swords going on, a lot of thinking, not a lot of communicating here. Let's go ahead and get some romance angels. Take a look at some things. Masculine. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So again, he's looking at that heartbreak as differently. I feel like he's learning to forgive whatever took place, whatever conflict and mind games or pettiness that was going on. I think he's starting to look at things differently. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. That's that higher understanding. The Hierophant for both of them came out. Underlying energy as well. Being driven by a higher source, a higher spirit. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. That's that nurturing care, going through a painful ending, wanting to turn things around, giving in, surrendering to the feminine, the Empress, Ten of Swords, the Empress, or feeling like it's over with the feminine. But still wanting to shift things around, I feel. Mutual energy. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I feel like the separation has already taken place. You guys are taking a leap of faith to move forward, trying to balance out energies, wanting to make sure that things are just right, planning for success. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Live in the moment. Don't forget to stop and smell the roses. You guys are in separation, but it does not have to be permanent. Feminine, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Feminine. Yep. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. That's why the strength, that's why the control, that's why the observance, the healing, there's the healing right there. There's some more healing. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. That's what we're coming out of. That's why we're staying stagnant, so we can be strong and come out of that. Not being codependent, and there is the age-old story of, feminine being the chaser, masculine being the runner. The chaser typically is the codependent one, like, oh, love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, I need love. And then the runner is like, no, I can't deal with that. I can't give love. You know what I'm saying? It's always that codependency. But it's the energy of coming out of it, though. Releasing that, being strong, taming the beast, looking at it different, getting a different perspective. The more you heal, the more the relationship heals. Okay? Underneath the deck, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Alrighty. That's the underlying energy. Again, you guys are blocked from moving forward. Making a decision. Two of Swords is a decision as well. Both feeling in a codependent way. Deciding to move forward. Maybe you guys were depending on each other too much. Holding on to each other too tightly. Balancing out that energy, taking the leap of faith to be in separation. Because again, independence, you need to have your independence. You have a higher understanding that you do need independence within any Ten of Cups situation. You can't be who and what someone else wants you to be. If you are having a bad day and your partner needs something, yes, we can pay attention to that, but we also know that ourselves come first, because I can't show up to the relationship if I'm not genuinely, wholeheartedly, 100% myself. I'm going to come off as fake. I'm going to get resentment. I'm going to get upset. I'm going to have some negative responses to that, because I can't take that moment to be by myself or feel how I feel. I was codependent on you to lift me up because I didn't give to myself. Forgiving and learning. Sudden wealth. It's going to be a wealth of forgiving and learning. It's going to come in. Religious factors. Wedding. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So it could have something to do with the marriage or union. The commitment. It is safe for you to love. It's I feel like he feels like it's not, and his love is going to be forever trapped. Okay, it's a little negative, but okay. Separations on the path, part of the pathway. You guys separate to come back together. That's what this path is for. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Then we got unexpected income. Unexpected flow of attraction, or message of attraction, or something to enjoy. This could be the one. Trust. Okay. This could be the one. In despair. So you may feel like, yeah, this is not working for me. Not maybe looking at things on a positive note, but kind of going through it about this change, about this shift, feminine. Again, that's why we align ourselves. We look at things different. We come out of that. We stand strong, and we kick that codependency to the curb. And trust. Yes, the situation is calling for you to trust. You're getting messages to trust in this situation. You're being guided to trust. Codependency, thief, yes, it's taking away from the connection. It's taking away from you. You're a privileged lady, feminine. Don't be codependent. Don't be relying on anybody. You got this, and you're strong within your own right. Get some outgoing cards. We've been getting this from masculine for a few days here. We got the love call. I feel like masculine feels like it's over. We got Ten of Swords, Empress. We got Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. And that's where I'm getting that the Queen of Disc here, being stable, nurturing, but we also have the Coffin here. The relationship is over, no second chances. Love call, someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So he feels like he may want to do that. That's why I'm getting that new cycle, that Knight of Pentacles moving slow. Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. King and Queen of Pentacles. Oh, we're becoming the chaser. Chaser and codependent relationship, fear, abandonment issues. So yeah, that's what we have here. Feeling left out in the cold, getting clarity around that. Looking at the heartbreak differently, looking at things differently, heartbroken, getting a different perspective. One more for the masculine. Oh, two more, huh? Girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. So you might be out there making moves. Mutual energy. Okay. So we got lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. I do feel like a transformation. I'm getting forward movement energy outside and inside. There is some work being done. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. There's a separation, but it's a part of the path. What path? That path. Yin, yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. So I feel like you guys have an understanding, be independent within this Ten of Cups situation. Let me get one more for the mutual energy. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. Yep. We have the Six of Cups right there. It's funny because you got camera and then you got photograph. The camera captures the memory and the photograph is the photo, the memory. Feminine. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Yep. I'm getting to work, taking action. We have that. Transformation. Following your intuition in that. Trusting. And work on it. Feel like you're aligning yourself. You're aligning to those things that you want. If we want love, we gotta be of love. We can't expect love when we have codependency. We can't expect love when the devil's in the upright. I'm glad to see it in the reverse. But it was there. The codependency was there. This is the working on it, right? Then we got love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. All of that good stuff is taking place. I'm not even going to go down each one individually. It was there. It came out, and we talked about it. The sword and rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. There's that power right there. The sword and the rose, the clarity through the hidden feelings, that intuitive emotion, that following, that I just know. It's a choice of love. You just know. When you know, you know. You know things aren't working out right now. And there it is. Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Yep. Date, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. I feel like that would be associated with the love call, but also, I'm getting for some, you're avoiding the relationship, the connection, the masculine, all in general, and you're just going to go explore options. That's not for all of you. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So whatever you're feeling and whatever you're doing, your masculine is doing it too. So buckle up, buttercup. You're in for a ride. So whatever you do, whatever you feel, again, just trust that the masculine is on that same wavelength or not too far behind. Feminine, you are the leader, and masculine trails. But that's pretty much all I have for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.